Alright, so we're making a piece crane. We're going to start with folding it into a rectangle, making sure we line up our corners really well, and creasing it really well. Just letting you guys know now, I've done this like 6 times. So we have 6 more cranes. At this point, we're going to fold it in half, again, making a square. Making sure we line up our corners and crease the edges really well. Open it up at this point and fold it in the other direction, just so our crease is really solid and we can bend it any way we want to. So now we have a piece of paper that's cut into 4s, and we're going to fold it into a triangle shape. Making sure we line up our corners so we have nice sharp edges. Like, I think I should start singing like Angry Cat or Ugly Cat or Smelly Cat, something like that, from Friends, because of my voice. I've been sick for a couple days. So now we have one diagonal line. We need to make another. So we line up the line that we've just made, make another triangle. And of course I'm not lined up properly because I'm trying to do this and let you guys all see it. Normally I'm hunched over like a miser in my gold. It's mine, it's mine. I know, I'm not that funny. I'm trying. Screw you. Alright, so at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to pull these up together, and we're going to push these 2 edges, we have each side of it, and we're going to push these up to make diamond shapes. There we go. Nice diamond shapes. And at this point we have an open side and we have a closed side. We want to be working with the open side towards us. So I'll face it that way. I'm going to take one edge and I am going to line the open side, which is right here, up to the crease. But not on top of the center crease. You want it to be about 1 millimeter away from it. And line it up and then crease it really well. You're going to do it to the other side as well. And then you're going to repeat this process on the other side. We are down 1 purple piece crane because my son Ben's preschool, they do bring something that starts with the letter whatever that week and to school, and this week it was P, so I made a purple piece crane and he took it to school and apparently it was a big hit. He kept saying, "Purple piece crane, purple piece crane." It was awesome. Alright, so at this point you have a shape that resembles a kite. What you want to do now is this very top portion of the kite where the fold ends right here, you're going to bend it over and fold it down, make a really solid crease. And this is really just for the next step. You're going to open it up and fold it in the opposite direction. There we go. Alright, so at this point you have your diamond. Alright, and now what you're going to do is you're going to open up these edges as well. Pushing them back slightly just so you're getting a crease on the other edge so they're creased in both directions. Now you're going to take your finger and open this up, making sure to keep that fold bent right there, and then you're going to push those two flaps open and down so you have this elongated diamond shape. You're going to flip it over and do the exact same thing all over again. There you go. Make sure, like when you get a little kink in the paper, make sure you fix it, because that will definitely affect the way the crane looks. I expect all of these to be perfect. Kidding, I don't care. I have to make 1,000, 2,000 of them. Alright, so you have an open end, wee, ha 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 ha, and then you have a closed end. I know, I'm not funny, I'm sick, I'm just stupid at this point. What we're going to do is we're going to work with the open end. We're going to fold this portion right here along the crease, or I'm sorry, not along the crease, along the open gap of this thingy. Yeah. Okay. So basically what you want to do is you want this folded to line up with this gap right here. Again, like with the folding to the crease, you don't want it directly on top of it or overlapping. You just want it like within 1 millimeter of it. I'm going to flip it over and do the exact same thing, lining this edge right here up with the edge of the gap. So you see that I lined it up with the gap. God, I hope this makes sense. Alright, so at that point you have this. You want to flip it over and repeat the same process on the other side. Just letting you know, I'm not doing this again. You guys are stuck with this one. Alright, so here we have the open edge and the closed edge. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold these two pieces together. So here we go. If I can grab it someday. Here. Okay. We're going to fold that together. Then we're going to flip it over and fold this together as well. So now you have this. Alright, now we're going to take this edge right here and we're going to fold it up like this, lining it up with these 2 points up here. It's basically going to be right in the center of it. Press that down so you have a nice good fold over there. Flip it over and do the exact same thing. Folding it up, lining it with those 2 points and pressing it down. At this point you're going to choose which side you want your head on. I'm probably going to choose this side because this one overlapped just a little bit, and it's easier to choose the side that didn't overlap. So I'm going to fold it at about 1/3 of the way down, press it down centered on itself, and then make just a little crease right there for me. And then I'm going to take these two edges, so I'm going to just grab at the corners right here and fold it together. Flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. Normally at this point you would pull the wings out and kind of inflate it using your finger so it stayed nice and bubbly. But because we're doing the installation, you should probably just leave it at that. Alright, there you go.